Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to EU4 and Uzbek. So, at the moment, the Ottomans have just declared war on Crimea as I'm finishing them up. Or trying to finish them up, you know the drill. So the plan will be to carpet siege Crimea real quick, stop the Ottomans from getting anything by just full carpeting. Then focus on also Ajama attacking Transoxiana. Wow. My truce with them is up in a few years' time. I'm sure I can then recapitalise on that. But yeah, for now I just need to gain all the Crimean land. Excellent. My little 2k stack up near Kazan are also just going around doing their thing. Let's put these two together. I need to stop the Great Horde separatists and the Ottomans at the same time. Easily peasily done. But what I would like to do is bring 2k troops into Crimea. They will act as like a stopgap. So if the Ottomans ever land into Crimea, they're prevented from being in charge of the siege, but they can help with the siege. I'll put another 2k on Crimea so that the 1k are deterred from attacking. Even though just the sheer virtue that I'm a couple techs ahead probably means that they won't want to attack me anyway. And also, in a very rare occurrence, I'm actually earning a little bit of money. The honest answer is that I'm really just on the borderline. Also, Poland gave back the land to Moldavia. Alright, they took it then gave it back. You do you. Kazan will be full annexed. Excellent. I'm currently at 56% overextension with some provinces finishing up. Oh, not when the Great Horde separatists are occupying them, etc. Let's go send these little spats of units down. And the Cherniv separatists have actually won in the fort of Chernigov. Interesting. So yeah, let's de-siege things owned by rebels currently. Get my coring back on. Kazan. Okay. I lose 2k units, or you don't lose 2k units and try and reinforce them. For now, let's focus on the fact that Kazan are gone for good. Cost me 74 bird mana, because they're just a co-belligerent in the war rather than the main recipient in a superiority war goal. Don't worry, that's just how it works. That's nothing new or scary. Then we'll call this. And for ideas, let's grab infantry cost reduction. Again, the cav to infantry ratio doesn't matter in the slightest. There we go. So yeah, let's see here. Go to you, go to you. This 2k gets given the opportunity to run away, which they do, so I don't entirely lose the army. That's fine. So there you go. Almost all of the Pontic steppe hordes are basically dealt with already. 10 years into the game. Including based Crimea. I do enjoy Crimea as a playthrough. I think it's because they were the first Horde nation I played. After I got the DLC where you can raise stuff. Their position is not great as a Horde because you're on the outskirts of the Hordes. And yes, I'm the one in charge of the siege of Crimea, as I expected. Ottomans can help me siege. This guy, my mercs, can... Maybe I just attack QQ right now. Who does that put me at war with? Sharjah? Oh, they're these guys. Mushasha and Jilan. Maybe I do the Ottomans first, then QQ. Yeah, really, the answer is I need to come this way and deal with... I've got missions involving Chagatai and Oirat. That's really where I need to go. So Ming stalemated with Oirat. We've got Haishi, Jonjo and Soggy Yogurt as allies. Not a problem. So these all form back together. Chagatai did actually get a little bit of land from Transoxiana, probably because they're being piled on. But that would then put me next to Ladakh, which would then put me next to Delhi, who Ladakh are actually allied with, so they'd be involved in the war regardless. Okay. As I mentioned, I think the plan will be to hang around and fight the Ottomans, honestly, next. I'm a tech above them still. I imagine I will be for some time. I'm currently 15 years ahead of time. So I don't see too many opportunities where really they'll be able to exceed my strength for a while. They might eventually become on par with me, have parity, but I don't foresee that for a little bit here. Also, how are we doing for a renaissance? Embraced in none of my provinces. Excellent. Is it even spreading in Moscow? Yes, it is, because it's a European 10 development province. Ordinarily it's like 20 dev, but don't forget we've burned it to the ground a little bit. Conquest against Ajam. You took that. Really? That's interesting. So Transoxiana also need to be dealt with. I can just full annex them. Ajam. I with a whole bunch of people, and Khorasan are a vassal of Ajam. Wow. Ajam are doing really well this campaign then. I mean, until I go beat them up, but they're doing rather well. So Crimea is mine. I'll let the Ottomans deal with that 1k, so I don't have to deal with rebels. Thanks. Then time to just reap the rewards myself. Thank you. Out you go. All shall be Uzbek. Excellent. More raising means more points and more money. And more tribe loyalty or whatever. I do have a little bit of overextension to deal with. That's fine. Let's go sit with my units in Bessarabia. And then we'll go straight in. Oh, Georgia are dead by the way. So I failed the mission, technically. That's kind of funny. Such is life. Also, I have Theodoro now as a tributary state. Didn't realise that's what was going on, but that's fine. I'll just get them to give me a little bit of manpower here and there. QQ have also rivaled me. So let's say... Hold on a second. You're going to move into Abkhazia. Or are you going to move away with your ships? Let's find out. Let's grab another horde idea. Excellent idea. While I have nothing more to do with points. Especially while cannons aren't here yet. Ottomans have joined a coalition. What coalition? In we go. Stomp the coalition before it forms. And taking on the Ottomans probably will get rid of a coalition as it is. It also tells me I need to be a little bit careful with this region for now. Come on Ottomans, I'm a tech ahead. We're on flat land. You might be the Ottomans, but I am a horde. Stack wipe. That one's for the guys that don't like fighting the Ottomans and hate to see them do well early game. Immediate wipe. That worked perfectly in my favour. We'll take it. Also, you're moving to Agdahi. If I let you move and lock in, I don't have to fight you in heals. Oh, Ottomans, 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 Ottomans. My general has a shock advantage. We're on flatlands. I have a tech advantage. This is going to go great. You might have a little more morale, but you have a lot less damage, which right now, versus me, you need to be wary of. Stack wipe. Oh, yes. So, let's deal with some rebels, then maybe deal with that 16k. And yeah, I already have superiority. Those 2 battles gave me 14 war score. Okay, let's take on this. Then we'll fight the Ottomans. Then we'll go back for the other ones? Nah, they'll run away. Let's let them into my land. Let them think that they're doing well. Then I'll just stomp them as they get in. What would be nice is to take a little bit of my spare money, grab a few mosques, get a little bit of money going from tax. Oh, my previous heir left and now my current heir stays. I think with that 446, I'm actually inspired to take the secured succession modifier. I want to keep a 446. That's 14 points. And 6 of them in the stat that matters pretty much the most right now still. And yeah, I'd still say that Mill's more important. One thing I should be doing is spying on the Ottomans. I know it's a little bit late, but better late than never, right? So yeah, the Ottomans are sieging down my provinces. Everything here is tickety-boo, do not worry. I've also still got I've left the fort in Crimea. I forgot to delete it. I think I don't mind it being there, quite honestly. And oh no, they're still on my flatland. Whatever will I do? Let's support the tribes. Then I can also redistribute horde authority. Let's leave that for when I have an estate on the go. Agenda on the go, sorry. Makes more sense. And the Kazakh company are already looking relatively low on manpower. And they've got just over a quarter left in the tank. So it's not awful. Jampur of allied Chagatai. I don't think that's too much of a worry. I should really take on the east after this war. Maybe cause less aggro in this area. Or do I just finish off Transoxiana? Maybe I finish off Transoxiana. The truce is ending June 66. I can roll straight into that war. Then continue eastward. Take out Oirat, start fighting Ming. To build up more of a treasury and get richer land. Head towards the Manchu horde. Yeah. Love it when a plan comes together. Let's grab more war score from battles. And push it up into Kiev. No, I will not be releasing Byzantium this game. I'm taking this land for myself when I take it. Very specifically, it's mine. So how do we fare versus them in Kiev? They've got no shock on their general. You kidding me? I know early game Ottomans have fire pips and stuff, but they're getting destroyed in shock phases, so make of that what you will. Yeah, that's a stomp. They lost more in every category there. I took very minimal losses in comparison. How many troops do you have now? Ottomans have got about 20,000 troops. They're Tech 6 now, so they do have parity with me. Hence why that battle wasn't as smooth as previous ones. But Sin, Kaifa and AQ are joining the fray to make the war even more difficult for the Ottomans. By way of, they're not quite as high tech, I will get a whole bunch of war score from their battles. And yes, I've got more rebels to deal with, no less than expected. Did I leave the fort in Nichny? No, I took out the fort in Nichny. That's quite alright. They might be in deep enough to stay within my land to be taken. We'll see. Come on, Constantinople. Just fall. Also, why is there no fort level 3 on Constantinople? You'd have thought they would have had it. A little bit confused on that one, quite honestly. Never mind. And yeah, they're running away. So I may as well move up to my rebels. That will give them more reasons to move into my land. I'll go like that. I'm not going to stop and de-siege Astrakhan. They might come along and occupy it while I'm dealing with the Nichny separatists. There's a plan. Then let's move towards legalism, as should be the case, and reduce corruption. Excellent. That does give me a part reason to want to take out another corruption loan. Maybe I'll do it when I've got a bit more money. And when I need to replace the Kazakh company with someone else. But who would take up the mantle of the Kazakh company right now? The Crimean company got 5 shock. I think it might be the Mongol Mercs or the Bukhara band. Oh no, it'd be the Bukhara band. Just replace the Kazakh company with the Bukhara band and just repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. They're the same army types. And when you've got both the lands, they're both your tech, so who cares? Easy peasy. More land, less problems. In an ironic twist of fate. So let's take on the Nichny guys. And once I take Constantinople, I might double back this unit around. It looks like the Ottomans are encroaching more. I can make the most of that, then come and siege Gallipoli. And they're up to 27k units. Or I can just take Gallipoli immediately and then work towards piecing them out. Let's go deal with some fights. I think. Yeah, see, they're coming along and sieging around here. For all intents and purposes, my treasury is still neutral. I like that. What would I take? Constantinople, honestly. I think I just take a straight line and just take 4 or 5 provinces here. I know that wouldn't be too many provinces, but Constantinople itself is worth quite the bit. I've already put quite the hurt into the Ottomans by taking out people that they're trying to expand into. So I'm not worried about, oh God, I haven't blocked off the Ottomans enough. I'll be blocking off the Ottomans perfectly finely enough. The Mamluks are also staying strong, so it's not like I have to worry about the Ottomans expanding into Egypt right now. And yeah, we'll take them on in Circassia. Thanks for the free war score, buddy. Thanks for keep on moving. More war score for me. There's less war score for thee. That's it, Ottoman. Split your troops. What could go wrong? And what I might also do is work out how much of this 1,000 ducats I can take from the Ottomans. I'll take the land that I've got and I'll work out money once I've taken on a few more battles. Excellent. How far do I need to chase them to catch up? That's the question. We're also ahead of time in Diptech. Marvellous. Our truce with Transoxiana is over. So that will be my next port of call. As mentioned. I'll siege Gallipoli, take out these troops. I might declare this Transoxiana war at the same time. They're one-shottable right now. Yes, they're literally 50%, so easily one-shottable. I should also think about taking on the Timurids and taking this half of their land, if possible. Very allied to Mara, Yas and Sind. 3 people I'm fairly certain I can cope with. Gallipoli is just not falling though. Come on. That's one tick of progress through, but that's not like a be-all end-all situation. And to summon the Diet, we'll need stability at least 3. How about you just be content and not worry about it? Thanks. And I'll take on the 7k. And what did I complete? Noble tribes. Manpower and army tradition. Also unlocks the nobles estate. Then I need to be at peace and have 50,000 troops. That will be completed later when I get more troops. So if I have the nobles, what I'll do is let's for now go primacy of the emirs and nothing else. Yeah, they're not going to reinforce into any of these provinces. I can come along here and get a whole bunch of easy battles for even more war score. At the moment I have 30 war score from battles. Not too much. Let's wait for them to lock into Kizilya. Then take them on in Kizilya. Get the stack wipe on the 1k, then the 10k moved in. Wow, I didn't think I'd have the timing for that. That's amazing. And I don't have to suffer from the crossing penalty now. How handy. Let's not forget though that I haven't completely stunted the Ottomans because they've still got Constantinople at some point, meaning that their mission tree now has already been opened. But you know, this is a pretty good set of destruction. So I can be okay with that. More separatists, don't worry. I'll be taking humanist third. And all my rebel problems will no longer be problems. They just won't be rebels. Now, of course, that's not the case. For now, I need to fight rebels and whatnot. So I can grab 200 ducats. I'm not quite content with 200 ducats, Mr. Ottomans. I would like slightly more, please. Yes, I do need to deal with these separatists in a couple of these provinces. I'll let the Ottomans or AQ siege down Astrakhan for me. That'll be most helpful. How much money will they give me while they're at low enthusiasm now? 400 ducats? I don't think I'm quite content. Or do I just take it? You know what? Let's just take it. This is good. Pop. I am content. There we go. Constantinople's in my hands. It's only 4 provinces, but it includes their capital, which some may call the city of world's desire. Nice. I'm actually going to increase autonomy on that. Just that one. Excellent. Let's move on. So the plan will be take out these rebels, then fight Transoxiana, wipe them off the map. Then maybe go for Chagatai, then Oirat, and move towards Ming. I'm also going to raise host and contribute warriors. Again, Bukhara is on the table, but I'm actually going to disable the event right now, so I'm not tempted to press it. It will happen later. As I say, it will all be as a part of one fell swoop. The general I just obtained is amazing. Wow, look at that. 4533. Jeesh, that's brilliant. Gimme, gimme. Then this guy will go do that. This can come down to Astrakhan. I'll send my manpower units towards Transoxiana. My mercs here will deal with these 2 stacks. Then I'll swap them out to the Bukhara band. And I could take an age ability. So let's take, you know what? Let's take the ignore war taxes, the stronger war taxes, and let's just keep the money train flowing. I'm fine with that. Also, what I will do, actually, real quick, let's hire the Bukhara band already. I need a little more money. I know I said I was going to do this later, but hear me out, because I can complete that mission. Where's the Bukhara band gone? Here. We'll take this. I'll take 0 days. I now have over 50k troops. Promote Terrible War Games, which is a really nice set of events actually. We'll finish these battles off. Where are you going? Qasim separatists. Why are you going that way? Oh, whatever. Let's also remove some crappy generals. Let's remove the one that... Oh, but you're so good. We'll keep both of them. So yeah, the Kazakh company here will finish these guys off. Then they'll be disbanded. And what I'm going to do is use the Bukhara band right now in Tribal Conquest. Let's deal with Transoxiana. Awesome. Remember, mercs are temporary, land is forever. Go, nice little stack wipe. I think I'll half. Let's do something like this. This looks silly, but hear me out. I am silly. But anyway, let's go this way. This is a fort level 1. You've got 0 siege. Okay. This needs to come down towards Charjoy with the siege general. This is going to be disbanded. Let's earn back the money. Then as I say, now I'll start the relentless push east, and we'll work on all of this. Timurids have declared war on the Transoxianians. Okay. Sure. I want to see what I can grab now then. It's not going to be a case of grabbing everything, it's just of what. Frustratingly. I can just cut them off or whatever. Might be okay. Yeah, I need to get as many of my units on as many of these provinces as I can. Ming are attacking Sang. And this general shouldn't go in without... This army shouldn't go in without a general. Let's put one of the unused ones. Preferably the one with manoeuvre so I can get into the Transoxiana lands quicker. Yeah, I need to beat the Timurids onto Charjoy. Yeah? Even if it means that it's not the correct unit that's on. I don't know, I'm just scrambling at this point. Probably should have waited on Transoxiana until I had more units closer, but I feel like the Timurids would have tried to attack them anyway. So I'm not really stopping anything new. Or it's not like anything, I've not caused anything new by starting the attack, I mean. Is the impression I get. More manpower, less problems. Then let's half this. And you go here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get everything here, of course. Be able to get everything minus like 1 or 2, by the looks of it. But let's half you and head towards Kish. Just to stop them from doing their thing. So yeah, I'll be able to take everything minus 2 here. Then there's Crimean separatists. So what if I move these guys that have finished that siege onto here? Then I'll still be in control of this siege. And then the mercs can go deal with the separatists. Good. Not perfect, but it's okay. Then let's send these guys together. We'll block off this random little Timurid detachment, Transoxianian attachment. You know, that's pretty much the rest of them, to be honest. But hey, I've just noticed the episode timer. Apologies. Let's get finished on this one, and we'll push through to next episode. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.